The Zealoty delegation stood in the human armory, their sophisticated sensors struggling to process what they were seeing. Ambassador Krelok's tentacles writhed in confusion. "General Harrison," Krelok said carefully, "this must be your museum, yes? These are historical pieces." General Patricia Harrison, Earth Defense Command, picked up an AK-47. "Nope. Active inventory. This beauty was manufactured last month." The Zealoty recoiled. They'd conquered worlds with plasma cannons, antimatter bombs, and reality-warping weapons. Yet here were humans, proudly displaying what looked like metal tubes that threw tiny rocks. "But these are chemical propulsion weapons. You still use controlled explosions to launch metal projectiles." Krelok's translator struggled with the disbelief in his tone. "Yep." Harrison chambered a round with a satisfying click. "Bullets. Good old-fashioned lead and copper. We offer you partnership, access to plasma technology, particle beams. Why do you cling to such primitive tools?" Harrison smiled. "Want a demonstration?" In the testing range, she set up 2 targets. "Lieutenant, show our guests the plasma rifle they gave us." Lieutenant Jackson fired the alien weapon. A brilliant blue bolt vaporized the first target. The Zealoty preened with pride. "Impressive," Harrison admitted. "Now watch this." She raised the AK-47 and fired a short burst. The bullets punched through the second target. The Zealoty looked unimpressed. "Your projectiles barely damaged." "That target was behind an energy shield," Harrison interrupted. "Your standard military-grade plasma barrier." Krelok's scanner confirmed it. The bullets had passed through like the shield wasn't there. "Impossible." "How did?" "Kinetic energy versus directed energy. Your shields stop energy weapons perfectly. But a chunk of metal moving at supersonic speed? Different physics entirely." Harrison reloaded. "Plus, watch what happens when I do this." She dunked the AK-47 in a tank of muddy water, pulled it out, and fired immediately. Then she took the plasma rifle and splashed a handful of mud on it. It sparked and died. "Your weapons are sophisticated, delicate. Ours work in mud, sand, snow, underwater, in vacuum." After being run over by a tank, she field-stripped the AK in 12 seconds. 7 moving parts. A child could maintain it. Hell, children have maintained them. But the ammunition can be made in a garage with basic chemistry knowledge. Your plasma cells require rare elements and specialized facilities. Harrison pulled out a simple revolver. "This design is 200 years old. Still kills just as dead." The real demonstration came during the joint training exercise. The Zealoty squad, armed with their advanced weapons, faced a human platoon in simulated combat. The aliens' weapons were marvels, auto-targeting, enemy detection, perfect accuracy. For the first 10 minutes. Then the EMPs hit. Simple electromagnetic pulses that humans had been hardening their equipment against for over a century. The Zealoty weapons died instantly. Their powered armor froze. Their tactical displays went dark. The humans kept fighting. Rifles barked, grenades flew, and when ammunition ran low, they fixed bayonets, literally attaching knives to their guns. "What are they doing?" Krelok screamed as humans charged with pointed sticks attached to their rifles. "Winning," Harrison said simply. The exercise ended with Zealoty's finest warriors surrendering to humans wielding century-old shotguns and weapons their own great ancestors would recognize. "This is why we keep the old ways," Harrison explained later. "Every advanced civilization we've met relies entirely on high-tech weapons. One good solar flare, one EMP, one computer virus, and they're helpless." Meanwhile, she gestured to a private who was cleaning his rifle with motor oil and a torn shirt. Private William's great-grandfather could pick up that weapon and use it immediately. It works in a nuclear winter or the vacuum of space. It doesn't need software updates or specialized parts. It just needs someone angry enough to pull the trigger. Krelok studied the weapons with new respect. "You prepare for the failure of technology." "No," Harrison corrected. "We prepare for reality. Pretty lights and fancy tech are great, But at the end of the day, warfare is about putting holes in the other guy. We've been perfecting that for thousands of years. Why abandon what works? The Zealoty report back to their council was sobering. Humans possess directed energy weapons but choose kinetic weapons. Not from ignorance but from wisdom. They prepare for every fight as if it will be their last, with weapons that will work when nothing else does. Recommend immediate adoption of outdated backup systems. Earth's military motto remained unchanged. High-tech is nice, but low-tech doesn't glitch.